Hi, in this week's video, I will be showing you a luxury apartment tour of an incoming investment banking analyst in London. Towards the end of the video, he will be talking about the income requirements that is required as a house to stay in a development like this, as well as the breakdown of how much he's paying for rent and utilities. Also, in the video coming up next week, he will be sharing some advice on how to get into investment banking like him. Let's go! So as you walk through the front door, this is the first bedroom you will see. This apartment is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit. This room fits a queen-size bed, 2 bedside tables. And I mean, just check out the view. Pretty sick view, right? Floor to ceiling windows, 2 bedside table, full-length wardrobe. So Aaron and his friend will be sharing one bathroom while the other is attached to the master room. Look at that, what the heck? Heated bathroom floor. You could cry in this toilet, man. And now moving on to the hallway. Moving on, this is the living room, dining room and kitchen. Whoa! Countertop, kitchen, look at this window. And they have freaking balcony.
Put your hands in your pocket. No, turn there. No, like the Christian Grey shot. Yes. Alright, got you, bro. Man looking out at his accomplishments. Dude, hey, that shot was sick.
Before that, can I show the wardrobes?
Alright, so this is a storage compartment. Still moving in, so it's a little bit untidy.
Untidy?
So this is the utility closet. Look.
Damn.
And that cost $1 from IKEA.
The cheapest thing in this house.
Cheapest thing in this house. Alright, bring it to the master bedroom. So,
Wow.
that's right. Floor heating.
Floor heating.
Floor heating. Semi walk-in wardrobe. Alright.
Windows. Bed. Pure luxury.
Right. So here's the.
Okay, and this is Aaron's room. Okay, let me come back again. So this is Aaron's
Welcome,
room.
guys, to my humble abode. This is the £220 per week room, and as you can see, this is the king size bed that came with the property. Obviously, these sheets are mine. So this is my wardrobe. There are 3 panels here. So the first one is where I keep my shirts and my suits. I only have one suit, by the way. And the second one is more cupboard space. Haven't found a use for that yet. But the third one, as you can see here, is where I keep my jackets for winter. It gets really cold in the UK. Drawers. But the cool thing is, they are soft closing, so look at this. No more broken fingers. Alright, look behind. This is the table Teck Yen donated. Thanks, Teck Yen.
That's the reason I'm here. I donated my table.
We actually removed one of the bedside tables.
It's here now.
Yeah, it's under the bed now. But yeah, so we shifted the bed a bit to the right, but to fit the table. But yeah, that's my room. So
Yeah, but before that, check out the view.
check out the view. So the cool thing about this bed is that it's collapsible under bed storage. So
For Aaron to hide all his dirty secrets.
for me to hide my mistress. Oh, I don't even have a girlfriend, so no.
So if you want to stay here and you don't want to pay £220 a week, Aaron doesn't have a girlfriend, so I'll link his Instagram down below, you know, if you just want a place to stay in this luxury apartment. I think taking Aaron out for dinner is cheaper than paying rent here. Yeah, this is a pretty cool place. So, if you have seen my own personal student account house tour video, my kitchen compared to their kitchen is completely different. It's like worlds apart. I mean, look at this. They have a floor to ceiling window which is massive. Okay, anyway, the coolest part about this also is that they have a balcony. What? Oh. YouTube dream. Damn! No way! What is this? Crossfit in the sky. So if you ever wanted to know if hard work is worth it,
Success looks like.
what success
looks like.
This is what it looks like. This is like a hotel gym but fully equipped.
The best is yet to come in.
What? Circuit studio.
You can do your virtual F-45 here. This is where dreams are made of or destroyed. My view, right, will be from there looking here, not from here looking there. When I start.
So this is the 34th floor.
34th floor, yeah.
There's a yoga studio and a spinning studio.
Okay. There's nothing much here. You can just do your yoga and here. They have like open classes here.
They hold classes here.
The whole classes. Oh, this is the shit. Spinning studio. What is F-45? What is Barry's Bootcamp?
So now we are at the highest floor, 35th floor. We're going to the club lounge. They have a club lounge. Because why wouldn't you have a club lounge? Damn! What is this outdoor?
Sorry?
It will get wet if it rains.
Yep.
Okay, so right now we are at Canary Wharf.
Yes, we are.
We just saw Aaron's extremely bougie house. We are currently going to go to Rice Guys to get lunch. Okay, hi everyone. So for those of you that don't know, Aaron and I, we are both from Singapore. We actually came from the same unit in National Service, but we didn't know each other then. We actually met because we were both waiters at the same place. We were waiters at the same cafe called Bob Honey, and we became friends there. So now for this video, we will be sharing, Aaron will be sharing actually, how much he's paying for this apartment, how much he's paying for his room and the entire house. He will be also sharing the income requirements as a house. And if you check out next week's video, he will also be sharing how he got into investment banking and his entire application process from the CCAs he did, what he studied, and what he did outside of uni to help him get into investment banking, as well as his tips and tricks on, assessment centers, interviews, and application process.
That's right.
Yeah, so first up, we'll be talking about the house. So Aaron, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Aaron. I'm currently a fresh graduate from the University of Warwick. So I studied economics in the university, and I'm currently an incoming analyst at Barclays Investment Bank.
So before we get started on his investment banking journey, maybe you want to share how much you're paying for your current room, which we showed you earlier, as well as how are you splitting the cost within the entire house?
Property I'm currently staying at is called Sailmakers London, and it actually retails for about 800 plus per week. But because me and my friend secured the development early, we actually got it for a discount at 735 per week for a 3-bedroom. So the ensuite is actually paying 295 per week. Me and my friend are paying 220 per week. So I think it's a massive steal. And as you guys saw earlier, the gym is amazing, 34th floor with amazing views. It's like fully functional, and that's the place I think I'll be using most often anyway. So that's what sold me on this property.
Like you mentioned, this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, right?
Yes.
Is what you're paying inclusive of utilities and Wi-Fi?
Oh no, there's an add-on. So you have to secure all those, the bills and the Wi-Fi provider yourself. But for what I'm paying, I managed to negotiate a deal with HyperOptic at the highest speed, 1 GB for only 45 per month. So split among the three of us is about 15 per person, so I guess that's not that bad.
Yeah, so to put things in perspective, what I'm paying for my student accommodation is £195 a week. What he's paying is £220 a week. And if you have not checked out the video yet, you can check out the difference in standard versus the difference in price. So I think I'm overpaying at £195 per week because it's at Earls Court, whereas he's at Canary Wharf, and this is what he's getting versus what I'm getting at £195.
Bro, you got ripped off, man.
Okay, yeah, I agree. We only have one toilet. So because this is quite like a luxury development, can you tell us more about the income requirements before you're allowed to stay here?
For a 3-bedroom, at least for my flat, the income requirement is £113,000 per annum. So the three of you guys will have to earn an average of about 40,000 per annum to afford this place.
I guess some of you might be interested to know how to get into investment banking.
Right.
So like he said, he was an economics student at Warwick. Okay, maybe Aaron, you want to share like what are some of the clubs and societies you did at Warwick that you think helped you?
Got into a Spring Week program. They converted that into an internship. But that's not my route because I didn't manage to get a Spring Week.
Okay, anyway, you were mentioning that you did something extra that is not part of the Spring Weeks,
That's right.
internships, or within Warwick, which you mentioned is LAH.
Yes.
So maybe you could just give a very brief description of what LAH is and whether you would recommend all these kind of private projects or ventures to boost your application. So I hope you enjoyed this house tour. I enjoyed this house tour. I hope you did. And I'll see you again next week. Bye! Okay, now there's 2.